Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through, the cards that come out for you in this reading today. So let's begin and find out what comes through. Thank you so much for joining and for being here. So the first card we have is the Eight of Wands. For this card, we do have fire sign energy. Could be dealing with another Sagittarius. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. We have the Devil card showing up in the reverse. So with that, we do have Capricorn energy too. And we have the Four of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So with this Fool card showing up at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like this is an energy about wanting to be able to actually embrace things and move forward with an open mind. I do feel like there is an openness to where things can lead to, and also I feel like there's a lot of optimism as well. But I do feel like with this Fool card showing up over here that this could be in the initial phases, but I feel like it's very promising, and I also feel like it's also something that's very exciting as well that's ahead. I also feel like there could be travel in this connection. But we have the Eight of Wands showing up over here. With this Eight of Wands, I do feel like when it comes to the person you're dealing with, they do want to reach out. I do feel like they do want to really make it known, something that they feel that they want to express to you, that they want to get across to you. I feel like also the progression of this connection could actually be moving quite quickly as well. And with that, I feel like there's a strong spark over here. But with the Devil card showing up in the reverse, I do feel like you're prioritizing your healing, and I feel like it's something that is even showing and coming across in the way that you're presenting yourself and showing up for your connections. With the Four of Wands showing up over here, I do feel like it's important to work on the trust and the foundation in this connection so that you have something solid, something stable, something that's going to allow for the longevity of a connection. But I do feel like with this Four of Wands that there is also the sense of having a great connection with someone, as far as even having great memories spent with this person. I also feel like with this Four of Wands that this is celebratory energy, so I feel like going out is also a part of this connection that's also important. I also feel like having and maintaining a sense of adventure in your connection too. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Wheel card showing up in the reverse, and we have the High Priestess also showing up in the reverse. So this High Priestess, this does show Cancer, Cancer energy. Could be dealing with Cancer. And finally we have the King of Swords. At the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit, which is showing Virgo energy. Could also be dealing with Virgo. So with this Hermit card showing up over here, this is a period of a lot of introspection. I also feel like with this is a lot of isolation as well, when it comes to being able to really think things through, and also when it comes to really deciding and even thinking about where this connection is headed. I feel like there's a lot of thought put behind it. I also feel like this is also an experience of learning a lot about self. So I do feel like there is a healing journey as well in this connection, even just with the Devil card showing up in the reverse. So I do feel like it's quite significant as far as the impacts that it leaves on you, but also for this person that you're dealing with. And I do feel like it's important to prioritize that self-care. With the Wheel card showing up in the reverse, I do feel like there is a sense of experiencing what feels like a karmic connection with this person. So it is one that really does run deep. I do feel like it's felt by this person as well. It's very very meaningful, and it is something very deep, and it's having a very deep impact on them. I do feel like they may or may not get that across to you, but there is something about this connection that has a hold on them, and it does run quite deep for them. We have the High Priestess showing up in the reverse. With the High Priestess showing up in the reverse, I do feel like this is about leaning on your intuition in this connection as well. So I do feel like with the High Priestess showing up in the reverse, that this is about letting someone in, and also being able to connect from a space where there is a sense of being open and letting this person in as far as where you're at in your connection with them. I do feel like that is a place that you are in. I do feel like there is also the sense of understanding what you want and having a deeper understanding of what this connection adds to that. So the High Priestess showing up in the reverse, I do feel like there is a sense of connecting from a space where there is a more authentic connection being formed, as far as you knowing what you're getting from this connection and from this person, and vice versa when it comes to this person also being able to connect with you from a place where they are seeing you authentically in your connection. I do feel like it's a deep connection. We had the King of Swords showing up here about the Four of Swords and Four of Wands, sorry. So the King of Swords showing up over here, I do feel like there's a lot of clarity. And I feel like that even with the High Priestess showing up in the reverse. So I do feel like this person knows a lot about you. I also feel like this is about being able to see you in difficult moments. And I do feel like there's also the sense of having an understanding of this person in a deeper way. But with this King of Swords, this is about gaining a lot of clarity and also being more intentional in the approach to your connection. That the Four of Wands showing up over here, I also feel like there is a sense of letting other people in on your connection too. And I do feel like with the Hermit card that for a long time things may have been on the down low. So it could have been a sense of really being in a connection in secret. But I do feel like with the King of Swords showing up above the Four of Wands, there's a decision to be able to allow for things to be more public as well. So I do feel like there is also a very strong connection over here with the Four of Wands, because this is a great union. I feel like you complement each other and that you're quite compatible. And I also feel like it's also one that's enjoyable. I do also feel like this is about putting yourself out there as far as even being able to socialize more in your connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have honeymoon. And we have children. And stay optimistic about your love life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have keep an open mind. So it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So even with the Fool card, I do feel like this is something different that is in this connection. There's something unique about this connection. I also feel like there is an element of being brought into a different world. I do feel like this is also in pertaining to this keep an open mind card. So I do feel like this person may be different from you. This person may be different to your usual type. But I do feel like with the Fool card that this is still positive energy as far as this connection and where it's headed, and being able to go on an adventure as far as the connection and how it unfolds with you and this person. I do feel like there is also a very optimistic energy around your connection, and I feel like it is one that is going to be full of romantic moments. Even with the honeymoon card, I feel like when it comes to the way you make this person feel, there's a desire to be able to get to a place of being able to experience emotional intimacy with you. I also feel like there is a desire to be able to see a future with you, and there is a lot of optimism around getting that sense of being able to get into this place that feels like a very deep connection. And I do feel like you're going to get some messages from this person. There's going to be a back and forth in the conversations and hearing from this person with that Eight of Wands. We do have children, and with this children card showing up over here, I also feel like this is also a sign of a very joyful connection. I do feel like at the core of it, there is a strong connection between the two of you that's just natural. But with the children card showing up over here, you could have children, or this person could have children, or there could be a desire for children as well. But I do feel like children is a part of this connection, and I feel like it's quite important as well. So I do feel like this could be something you desire, or something that's going to impact the way in which you see this connection with this person in a very big way. Yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. With this card showing up over here, I do feel like with that Four of Wands showing up and that Fool card, there is an openness and a very optimistic approach to your connection. I even feel like there's going to be a lot of adventures, there's going to be a lot of travel with this person, and I also feel like there's a lot that you can teach this person and this person can teach you, because I do feel like there could be some uniqueness to this connection as well. You could be dealing with someone who's who's at a distance from you, or who is from a distant land and has a lot to be able to teach you or show you. But with that King of Swords, this is a pretty serious energy as well. I do feel like this is even an energy of really taking a serious approach when it comes to the intentions and to the actions in this connection. But I do feel like with the healthy balance, with the enjoyable times, that this connection is one that has a very balanced energy to it. I also feel like staying optimistic, even in times of, deep introspection and deep taking things very seriously with that King of Swords, is also something that is necessary. And I also feel like it's also a part of moving your connection forward as well. But I do feel like with the Four of Wands, that this energy is also a reason to celebrate in your connection. And I do feel like reaching milestones in this connection is also a part of what's happening right now. I do feel like that this is something that's happening at the right time, and being at the right place at the right time is also a part of it, with that Wheel card showing up in the reverse. So the Hermit card makes me feel that there is some kind of distance in this connection. There is possibly even time apart that has been spent, but I do feel like you're going to be hearing from this person soon. And I do feel like there is also a new start in this connection with that Wheel card showing up in the reverse. And I do feel like this is also experiencing a turning of the corner with this connection in a positive direction as well. So those are the messages I'm getting for you with these cards, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.